Morning.
Nice fluffy snow out there, huh?
It is. Best kind. Are schools open, do you know?
Well, Ethan doesn't have class on Fridays anyway, so
Oh.
I wasn't really paying attention. He does not have class. He didn't have, Upstate was closed yesterday and Wednesday, so he's like, oh, she's this week. I'm like, you let know.
No excuse to not get your homework done then. Just extra studying. Read the next chapter.
I try these kind of conversations, but he's kind of a, what, me worry?
Right.
So, yeah, hopefully take advantage of this. Yesterday morning, I texted him, about mid-morning or whatever, just to see if he's up and eat breakfast. What's your plan for the day? I'm just gonna relax. I'm like, self-care is very important.
Great. There you go. Okay, fine. Well, that's the hard thing. Like when you're not the one with the day off, you want, there's that little bit of like, well, I still have to do stuff, so you should still have to do stuff, and it is good for people to have a day off.
I mean, you don't have to work last night, so.
And I think the entire time I was at Ohio State, we had one day off. And that was actually the second time I went to Ohio State, my second round. And it was because it was -20.
Yeah, but, is that the early 90s?
So let's see here, so.
Because I remember a day like that, it was like a middle of the week, and it was like super freezing cold.
Yeah, there was, I don't know, I think when I first went, so I went 94 to 98 the first time, and then I went back 7 years later. So then I went back in 2002 maybe, 2 to 3. I think it was the 2 to 3. No, maybe it was my first time around.
I was gonna say, I was there through,
Maybe it was.
let's see, I graduated in 94. And there was, I know for sure there was a point.
Maybe it was my freshman year, yeah.
Yeah, and so maybe, I think it was maybe 94.
That makes sense.
So you went back, where did you go back?
So my first round, I got a degree in communications, telecommunications. I was gonna be a movie director. Good job. is what I really wanted to be. And then
This
after,
isn't quite round.
right, I'll tell you. And then I went back, and my graduating quarter at Ohio State, I took mostly anthropology classes, and one of my professors came up, he's like, "You're a graduating senior, why are you taking all of these higher level anthropology classes?" And I'm like, "Oh, because they're interesting." And so I went back and got my degree in anthropology.
Okay.
And yeah, that's got a degree in communications and anthropology. And here I am now.
Yeah.
I absolutely loved anthropology. It was such a fun subject. And because of just the way that they have it set up, obviously, you had to take all aspects of anthropology, linguistics, cultural, physical, so that included the forensics and all of that, so, and archaeology as well. So it was a ton of fun. We actually did one quarter, my archaeology class, there's an earthwork in Dublin. And so we went out there several times and like mapped out the place and looked for artifacts and put down flags and things like that. It was really cool. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, so Ethan's taking an intro to biological anthropology this quarter or this semester at Home State. So I don't know what biological anthropology. I mean, is it just biology with anthropology?
It's all the physical stuff.
Okay.
So I mean, anthropology as a topic is very broad. I mean, it's literally the study of like things. I mean, it's not, technically it's supposed to be human, but it's like the way that we do things, the way that we think about things and all of that, but it has to include everything because we impact everything. So that's where like, you know, archaeology comes into play and you're studying pots and things like that and how we use pots. But yeah, so biological anthropology, would be our bodies. That could be, so I took an anatomy class, an osteology class, learning all the bones. So yeah, and then that could go into all kinds of things like the shape of your mouth and how you talk and how you breathe and the reason why when you're in a warmer climate, you know, you've got different nose and a different head shape than other people. So yeah, it can, biology and anthropology could be very, I even took anthropology of religion, which was one of the coolest classes. And that's when we learned about shamanism and all sorts of really cool things. And while I was waiting for my anthropology of religion class, there was a class across the hall from us. And that's when I learned that they were teaching Elvish from Lord of the Rings at Ohio State. And I'm like, damn, how did I not know that? I was so intent on getting all of my credits for everything I was supposed to do. And I'm like,
I took that class.
did you really?
It was rad. It was rad. We didn't really learn Elvish. We kind of just hung out and listened to him talk about Elvish.
That's cool enough.
But it was cool. No, actually, what was cool is we had this assignment. It was sort of for his project. It was about Tolkien and his desire to not only write a mythology for England, but to use words that were not like of that Roman.
Yeah, they were Finnish.
Well, Elvish was basically Finnish, but like the book, the actual books that he wrote, like 70% of it is words of non-Roman origin. So no French words, no Latin-based words. And so that was our project. We all had pieces of the books, like we all had like 100 pages, and we would have to look up the origin of all the words and do this like spreadsheet for him of all the origins of all the words. And
that's really cool.
It was super cool, actually. It was kind of a funny, busy work, but it was fun.
So that was a language credit, obviously, then.
It was was like a humanities elective.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah,
That's fun.
yeah. It was good. It was good. He had serious issues with the way Liz Tyler is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Live.
Liv
I
Tyler.
lived at her, yeah.
With the way she pronounced her Elvis, she did not like the way she
No.
spoke.
Well, do it right.
He thought he would do much better, yes.
Was he as good looking as Liv Tyler? I mean.
Right?
Yeah.
He did, yeah.
That's funny.
We were watching recently, my son was like, do you know who she is?
Dude,
Like, your dad's
I'm
really famous, and I'm like,
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
thanks.
We all know that.
Cute.
I think I learned that, I really understood who she was in the movie with the big, what's the asteroid rock,
Armageddon.
thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I think when she.
That's one where they collaborated, basically. He did the
Yes, right,
theme song, title song for Armageddon.
yeah, I think that's when that sort of like came together for me, and I'm like, oh, I see. Yes, all right, well, happy February.
Yeah.
Exciting. Go ahead and do our check-in, and then we're gonna get started. David, how you doing?
Doing pretty good. I think I'm still working on my shoulder injury thing that I was going to PT for a while, so it's been kind of overworked this week, I feel like.
Okay.
But it's not bad, just tired.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool. Jeremy, how you doing?
I'm good.
Excellent. Great. Anything fun this weekend?
I'm going down to Cincinnati, celebrate Sydney's birthday.
Nice.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
my daughter turned 21 on Wednesday, so yeah, I'm just kind of like, what?
This is for real now.
Yeah,
And now you lost the automatic DD of,
well, I still got anything.
oh, there you go.
Yeah, got a couple more years. All right, for both of us.
Yeah, right. Julie, how you doing?
It's been a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of it's good, most of it was bad. So,
But here you are.
I'm here, and I'm feeling good today, but like, I just feel it in my hips and my shoulder, everything's just tight and it's just.
Yeah, it has been that kind of week,
Yeah.
especially with the cold. All right, so we are going to start by practicing Kapalabhati. So I'm going to give you sitting options. Sitting in a kneeling position will automatically give you more of an upright torso. So if you're comfortable with that, do that. And you can even get bolsters to sit on. Or if you're more comfortable, I'm going to have you sit a little bit higher, Jeremy. I'm going to give you a register. At least just for this. All right. So Kapalabhati, and the nasal cleaners are there.
Oh.
So in Kapalabhati, all of your breath is through your nose. If you know how to do Ujjayi breath, do not do it. So you are not constricting your pilates muscle. We're going to go through 3 rounds of this, 30 seconds, then a minute, then a minute and a half. This first round, you're just trying to figure out the process and how to do it. So with Kapalabhati, you are imagining that you've got a rope through your belly button, which is not tied here, and somebody's pulling on the rope behind you, and you're forcefully pulling your belly button in to make the exhale happen. You take an inhale, and then it's all about pulling in the belly button to force out the exhale. So you're going to sound like a steam engine. It's going to look like this. Okay, so this is going to helps build core muscles, back and front and side. And it helps with building lung capacity. You are going to feel a little bit heady, maybe not after the first round, but after the couple two you might. Kapalabhati means shining skull. It's changing the ratio of carbon dioxide to oxygen. We're pushing out a whole lot of carbon dioxide. So you're retaining probably more oxygen than you normally would. So shining skull is the sparkles. So we only practice Kapalabhati sitting. You don't do it in any other pose or walking or driving. This is it. This is what you get. So First round is 30 seconds. Let's take a few just practice breaths to work on the lungs. Take an inhale through your nose. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take a 3/4 inhale. Pull in your belly button. And slow your breath. All right, so that was 30 seconds. You may feel some sort of headiness already. Are there any questions before we go to the next round? Okay, both raise your arm right now, everybody have questions. Okay. All right, next round, you're like, well, I have tons of questions about that. Next round, this is going to be a minute. So what I want you to focus on in this round is finding your own pace. So try to ignore the sounds of everybody else breathing. See if you can go sort of internal. This is also why this is a good prep for meditation. Go inside your own head, inside your ears, and hear your own breath. Try to follow your own best pattern. Practice rounds. Take an inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 3/4 inhale. Begin. And slow down. So this next round, you're going to probably start to feel a little bit more challenge in your torso region. So there is nothing else that I ever tell you to plow through it. This one, plow through it. So this is not injurious pain. So if you feel tightness in your back muscles or in your abdominal muscles, I want you to focus on sitting upright. Don't let yourself curl into it. Try to sit upright, keeping your chest nice, wide, and open. And even when the muscles are starting to get really tense, I want you to focus on just the movement of pulling your belly button into your spine. It's only a minute and a half, okay? And you may feel your torso. So usually from your shoulders down, you're gonna feel warmth. In your head, you're going to feel cooling because you're breathing through tiny little holes as opposed to through a big mouth. So tiny holes makes cooling breath. A big hole makes warming breath. So practice round. Take an inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 3/4 inhale. Begin. Slow your breath, good job. And come into your easy seated position. So when you practice Kapalabhati, always give yourself probably 3 to 5 minutes afterwards of just sitting and allowing yourself to relax. So maybe you do feel that sort of heaviness, and this would be a perfect time after Kapalabhati to again sort of drop into a meditation because you're already like halfway there. But instead, we're going to move. So easy seated position, rotate your torso. So if you feel any sort of tension in your back muscles, this is what we're working on, releasing. Nice big circles with your torso. Working on releasing any tension you might feel in your hips and your low back. And bring the circle into your waist, making big circles with your belly button. Back to center, bring your other leg in front. Let's go in the opposite direction. Start with big circles, rotating your entire torso. Feeling the movement of rocking from one hip to the other, one thigh, one sit bone to the other. Bring that circle into your waist. Your shoulders stay more in the center. And your belly is making the big circle. Come back to center, grab onto your shins, rock over your sit bones. Inhale your belly button forward, exhale it back. Focus on the movement of your pelvis primarily. Hands to your knees, inhale your chest forward, exhale it back. Inhale, lift your chin to the ceiling. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, lift your chin. Exhale, chin to chest. Once more, lift your chin. And chin to chest. Keep your chin against your chest, drop the tops of your shoulders. Nice long, deep breaths. Your chest rises to meet your chin. Your chin against your chest on your exhale. Slide your chin to the left. Slide right. Slide left. Slide right. Go up and over to the left. Up and over right. Up and over left. And up and over to the right. And bring your head to center. Left arm out to the left, right hand to your heart. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale left and exhale right. Your rotation starts from your waist. Feel your rib cage draw from one side to the other. And once you feel some warmth and opening in your waist and your spine, then start to focus on drawing your shoulder blades back one at a time to draw your arms back. Now inhale to the right, exhale to the left. Change where your exhale lands. Your exhale creates a different kind of force on your body. You're trying to balance out. Maybe you can feel the difference. And come to center. Breathe through your nose, relax your face, the tops of your shoulders. Bring yourself to hands and knees. Knees under your hips, wrists under your shoulders just to set up the alignment. Bring your left foot between your hands. Your hands are feet on opposite sides of your foot. Your knee is into your armpit. Now bring yourself forward. Hands up forward. Draw your knee in front of your heel. Keep your left heel on the floor. Lengthen the crown of your head away from your right foot. See if you can allow your left leg to sort of just lay into your left arm. Relaxing hips and thigh muscles, keeping your heel on the floor, drawing yourself forward as much as you can. Draw your shoulders back away from your ears. Now curl your right toes under. Press the ball of your foot against the floor behind you. Get your right knee off the floor. Start to draw your knee back, your left knee back so it's underneath or it's over top of your ankle. Pressing your right heel away. Clasp your hands, arms alongside your ears. Get your arms away from your right heel. Press into the floor with your left foot. Keeping your arms alongside your ears, bring your torso up, shoulders over your hips. Relax the tops of your shoulders. Pull your shoulder blades down your back. Front ribs pull in, belly button draws in. Try not to splay your ribs. So to draw your arms back only, past your ears. Lengthen up from your tailbone, your waist, your rib cage. Start to reach up and back, getting a little bit of a bend in your back as you start to reach back. Let's bring it forward. Take your time. Torso parallel to the floor eventually. Reaching away from your right heel. Carefully place your right knee to the floor. Hands to the floor. Draw yourself forward. Bring yourself back up. Knee over your ankle. Your hip, right hip is over your right knee. Bring both hands to the inside. Drop your forearms. Drop your torso. If it feels good to you, drop your head. If not, keep your head parallel to the floor. Slide your left arm underneath your left leg, palm down. See how far you can reach out. Right arm reaches out to the right. Press your palms into the floor. Lengthen the crown of your head away from your tailbone. And it's up to you if you have your right toes curled under or not. Depends on how that feels to your knee. Now bend your right elbow, left elbow, palm faces up towards the ceiling. Bend your elbow, place the back of your hand next to your left hip. Lengthen your torso, wrap your right arm around your back. Maybe you can clasp your hands. Draw the crown of your head away from your hips. Start to rotate to the right. Maybe you can look up to the ceiling. Take your time looking down. Palms to the floor again. Reach your hands out. Lengthen your torso. Press your palms into the floor. Bring your hands inside your foot. Lengthen your spine. Hands on either side of your foot. Let's step back into down dog. Flip back. Come down to hands and knees again. Let's do that on the other side. Set your alignment up, knees under your hips, wrists under your shoulders. Bring your right foot between your hands. Then hop your hands forward, draw yourself forward. Pull the crown of your head away from your left foot. Right heel stays on the floor. And maybe your right leg can rest against your right arm, finding some more muscles in your right leg to relax. Curl your left toes under, press the ball of your foot into the floor. Let's get a nice stretch on the sole of your foot while you're also engaging. Bring your left knee off the floor, draw your right knee back till it's over your ankle. Pressing your heel away, clasp your hands, arms alongside your ears. Keep your arms alongside your ears, bring your torso up, shoulders over your hips. Once you get up there, shoulder blades drop down, tops of the shoulders drop, rib cage drops, belly pulls in. Start to draw your arms past your ears, keeping the crown of your head reaching up towards the ceiling. Lengthen up through your waist, lengthen up through your rib cage, reaching up and back, finding a little bit of an arch. Feeling a stretch in your armpits. So bring your torso forward, bringing it parallel to the floor. Slowly touch your left knee down. Hands come down, lean forward, lengthen, shoulders back away from your ears. Bring your right knee over your ankle, hands to the inside, drop your forearms, drop your torso, use your body weight. Help get a stretch in your right hip. Relax the tops of your shoulders. Since you're down here, reach your right arm underneath your right leg, right hand to the floor, left arm reaches out. See how wide you can stretch your hands. Arms are straight. Lengthen your torso. Flip your right palm to face the ceiling, bend your elbow back in the hand next to your right hip. Lengthen your torso, wrap your left arm around your back. Lengthen your spine. Pull the crown of your head away from your hips. Open your torso. And maybe look up to the ceiling. Keep a nice long spine. Look down, unwind, palms to the floor, reach out, lengthen your torso. Bring your hands inside your foot, lengthen your torso. Hands to either side, step back into down dog. Step between your hands, keeping your feet about hip width apart. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, arms out and overhead. Clasp your hands overhead. Come to half lift. Literally, you're halfway down. Torso parallel to the floor. Butt presses back. Press equally into both feet. Reach your arms away from your hips. Arms stay alongside your ears. Forward fold, draw yourself down. Bring your arms through your legs. Your arms through your legs. Gently press your legs against your arms. Arms press against your legs. Pull yourself down. Half lift, halfway up. Arms alongside your ears, torso parallel to the floor. Lengthen out. Press your feet into the floor to come up. Press your calves out to the side, shins out to the side. Lengthen up. Do that again. Bring yourself halfway. And relax the tops of your shoulders. Come all the way down. Bring your arms through your legs. Legs press against your arms. Arms press against your legs. The crown of your head pulls down. Bring yourself up halfway. Arms alongside your ears. Press into your feet, shins press out to the side, reach up. Heel toe your feet out one more step. Feet wide, maybe as wide as the mat. Let's do that again. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, halfway. You can inhale here, lengthen out. Exhale all the way through. We're going to hold this. Your legs touch your arms, press against your arms, press your arms against your legs, but if not, that's okay. Keep pulling your arms through. You can inhale here. Exhale to halfway up. Inhale here. Exhale up to the top. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to halfway. Inhale. Exhale through. Inhale. Exhale to halfway. Inhale here. Exhale up. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale halfway. Inhale here. Exhale through. Inhale here. Exhale halfway. Inhale here. Exhale up. Inhale, just lengthen up. And exhale, release your arms to your sides. Clasp your hands behind your back. Draw your shoulder blades together. Bring your torso parallel to the floor. Start to draw your arms off of your back, reaching your hands up towards the ceiling. Start to lower your torso more, now using gravity to pull your arms forward and down towards the floor. Make sure you've got equal weight in your heels and the balls of your feet. Relax your neck and your face. Bring yourself up halfway, allow your arms to rest on your back. Bring yourself up all the way. Release your hands, step to the top. Let's move through series A. Inhale, arms out and overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Half lift. Plank to chaturanga. Knees can touch the floor if you need to. Inhale to up dog. And exhale, down dog. Let's take 5 breaths in down dog. Spread your fingers. Disperse the weight around your palms. Press all parts of your palms into the floor. Lengthen your arms, lengthen your waist. Pull your hips back away from your hands. Relax your neck. Relax your face. Come forward into plank. Lower down to your forearms. Elbows are underneath your shoulders. Press your palms together. Hook your thumbs. Lift your hips. Start to walk your toes towards your elbows. Keep your heels lifted. Keep your hips lifted. Press your forearms and your pinkies into the floor. Breathe. Relax your face. Sit back to plank. Lengthen out. Lower your hips to the floor. Keep your toes curled under. Bring your forearms parallel on the floor. Press into your palms, your forearms. Lift your chest. Lift the crown of your head. And release. Bring your feet wider than the mat. Your feet might fall in, your heels might fall in. We're coming into seal. Hands are wider than your shoulders. Fingers point away from your body. Straighten your arms. Press the floor away from you. Engage your gluteal muscles. Engage the back muscles of your back and your legs. Lengthen up. If you feel ready for it, see what it's like to release your gluteal muscles. That's a deeper back bend. You're going to feel it in your small of your back. If that's not comfortable, keep your gluteal muscles engaged. Try not to let yourself sink into your shoulders. Keep your chest lifting out of your shoulders, your neck lifting out of your shoulders. And release. Press back into child's pose or embryo. Bring yourself up, legs in front, Paschimottanasana to release your back bends. Feet are flexed, legs are engaged. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, come forward and down. Keep your shoulders out of your ears. Let's use some bandhas to help with this length. Engage Mula Bandha, lifting your pelvic floor muscles. Engage Uddiyana Bandha. Feel like you're trying to pull your hip bones together. Engaging your transverse abdominis muscles. So use all that deep pelvic energy to draw yourself forward. Legs are engaged. Pelvic muscles are engaged. Lower abdominal muscles engaged. Face is relaxed. Shoulders are relaxed. Arms alongside your ears. Inhale, come up. And exhale, arms down. Go for a twist, left foot to the outside. You can keep your right leg straight or bring it around. You're not sitting on your heel. Sit nice and tall, left arm up, over and around. Reach your right arm up, stretch the right side of your body, bring your elbow to the outside of your left knee. Sit nice and tall. Pointer finger, thumb tip meet. On your inhales, you lengthen. On your exhales, you rotate. Draw your left rib cage back. Then your chest, then your chin. Try to keep your left shoulder down away from your chin. Maybe your palm can get to the floor. Maybe you can even draw that shoulder down a little bit more. Keep your twist, look forward. Unwind. Let's go to the other side. Right foot to the outside, either left leg straight or bring it in. Sit nice and tall, right arm up, over and around. Left arm reaches up. Elbow to the outside, sit nice and tall. Pointer finger, thumb tip meet. Long, deep breaths. Fill your lungs completely on your inhales, empty completely on your exhales. Use your breath to massage open your spine, to massage open this twist. I'm getting that right shoulder down. Maybe the palm gets to the floor, maybe not. Keep your twist, look forward, and unwind. Come onto your back. Bring your hands underneath your pelvis, palms down, thumbs are touching, arms are straight, legs are straight. Point your toes. Leg lifts. Inhale, point and raise your legs. Exhale, flex your feet and lower. Inhale, point and raise. Maybe you can lift your hips and touch the floor above you. Exhale, flex and lower. Inhale, point and raise. Try to keep your legs straight. Exhale, flex your feet and lower. Inhale, point and raise. Exhale, flex and lower. Inhale, point and raise. Exhale, flex and lower. Inhale, point and raise. And exhale, flex and lower. Nice. Relax. Arms out to the side like a T, palms facing down. Bring your knees into your chest, take an inhale. Exhale, knees to the right. We're going to move through it. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. And exhale, left. Bring your knees back to center, arms next to your body. Draw circles on the ceiling with your knees. Go in the opposite direction. And place your feet on the floor. Let's prepare for Shavasana. We did a lot of back stuff. If you got any tension in your low back, let me know and I'll bring you a bolster. Yes, great. I'll give you a bolster.
Okay.
Great, bring your knees up. Bring your knees up. Hips down. Hips down, knees up. There we go. Good, you're there. And oh, there it is. a deep inhale. Sigh. Take another deep inhale. Sigh. And an effortless breath. Release the weight of your feet and your legs. Release the weight of your pelvis. And soften your belly. Relax your rib cage, your front ribs and your back ribs. Soften your chest. Relax your shoulder blades. Relax the tops of your shoulders. Release the weight of your arms and your hands. Relax your throat, the sides of your neck. Relax your jaw and your teeth. Soften your temples. Soften your forehead. Soften the space between your eyes and the muscles around your eyes. Relax the weight of your skull. Relax your scalp. Relax out through the crown of your head. Deepen your breath. Move your fingers and your toes. Lengthen your body, reach your arms away from your feet. Feet away from your hands. Roll to one side. And when you're ready, bring yourself back up to an easy seated position. Mindfulness is simply being aware of what is happening right now without wishing it were different. Enjoying the pleasant without holding on when it changes, which it will. Being with the unpleasant without fearing it will always be this way, which it won't. Take a deep inhale. Blow it out. Deep inhale. Blow it out. One more inhale. Blow it out. Find your natural breath. Sit a little bit taller. Lift the sides of your mouth. Think a positive thought about yourself. Think a positive thought about someone you love. And release a positive thought out to the universe. May all beings in the universe be happy and free, and may our actions and our thoughts contribute to their happiness and their freedom. Namaste. Well, thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful Friday. Enjoy your weekend. It'll be spring tomorrow.